doing yoga as always, but we're working up through the chakras. If you like the chakras, that's fine, but if you don't worry about it. It's just a different structure for me to help you understand the benefits of yoga. So we're going up to Vishuddha chakra, which is the throat chakra. So it's all about communication, voicing what we want to be said, and so opening up this space so that we can actually communicate what we want to communicate. So it's just having your voice heard, I guess. Anyway, so we'll be opening up that space, everything else as well. So as I came across this, I just quoted this last week about, now, if you're sitting comfortably, then I'll begin. And I reckon that most of you remember that Listening with Mother, I think it was. Okay, yeah. So anyway, Rita, you probably won't know that one, but it was a program that we watched on television when we were all little. So anyway, to start off with, we're going to do a warm-up that works through the chakras all the way up to here. And it's a really flowing exercise, so I think you will probably enjoy that. It was from one of my yoga teachers, my many yoga teachers, and some of you who study yoga might have heard of Wendy Teasdale. And she called this the flowers of yoga. So it's a chakra warm-up. So who has not muted themselves? Somebody has not muted themselves. If you would do so, it would be good. Okay, so feet on the ground, buttocks comfortably on the chair, evenly balanced, draw in the navel, lift up the sternum, open out the shoulders. So we're going to do a sequence of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. First one is we're going to repeat them several times. So we're starting up here, and then we're going to go down to the toes and up. 2, 3, 4, back down. And then we're going to do a figure of 8 with our sits bones. So we're going to do a figure of 8 on the chair and back in the opposite direction. And then we're moving up a little bit. So we're going to do a twist, a gentle twist, because it's the beginning of the class. And then we're going to open our arms to the side, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to drop our head to our throat, come up, and 2, and 3, and 4. Start again. So it's down, up, 2, 3. I've missed a bit out actually. I'll put it in next time. 4. And then sits bones, figure of 8, or just circling, whatever you want to. Okay, what's the next one? Yeah, the twist. Yeah, twist. And then I've forgotten. No, that's it. Twist. Wait, no. Arms. So we're going over, just waving the arms like a tree, yeah? And this is the one I've forgotten. So we're going to do the wood chopping one with a sound. So and then head, and 2, and 3, and 4. So again, down, up, and 2, and 3, and 4. Sits bones wiggling on the chair, however you want to. Twisting, gentle twisting, because it's only the beginning of the class. 6, 7, 8. And then waving the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wood chopping. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Head down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, Up and down. 2, 3, 4. Wiggle on the chair, sits bones moving around. And then twisting gently. Arms flowing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chopping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is the last time I'm going to do it, because you're saying to me, I cannot keep going like this for 40 minutes. We won't be. This is the last time. Wiggle on the chair. Twisting. Arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chopping wood. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. 2, 3, 4. And then come to stillness. Recalibrate. Feet on the ground. Feel the feet. Sits bones firmly on the chair. Lifting up your sternum. Nice, tall, long, and then drop your shoulders. Okay, so we're working on this area. So we're going to do a lot of neck stuff. So I just want you to imagine there's a tennis ball. In fact, I'll just I'm going to put mine. Don't you do this. There's a tennis ball here. You're imagining. So you've got to scoop down to imagine that you're keeping that tennis ball down there, and look down between your feet. And then lifting your chest up, lifting your chin up. Draw your shoulder blades together, throat to the ceiling. So you've got an arch in the top of your spine. So you're curving, breathing out. Imagine you're going over a tennis ball, stretching the back of your neck. And then lifting up, drawing the shoulder blades down together, squeeze them together, lifting your throat and your chin to the ceiling. So you go down, you breathe out, feeling a stretch between your shoulder blades. Breathing up, lifting the sternum, lifting the throat, lifting the chin, squeezing your shoulder blades together. And then bring head back to me. Turn over, turn to one side, look behind you. Keep your shoulders square to me, but the head's going further back. Breathe into the center. To the other side, breathing out, keeping your shoulders square. Breathing into the center. Other side, breathing out. And in. And out. And in. Take your ear over to one shoulder. Breathing out. Come up, in. Other shoulder. Shoulders stay down. It's the ear that moves. And the neck. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. Now imagine on your nose you've got a little bit of a chalk. In front of you there's a whiteboard. No, it's not a chalk, it's a felt, no, it's a board, a dry white board pen. You're drawing a circle on the board with your nose. Got to be politically correct here. Circling. So you're not yanking your head back, you're just drawing a circle in front of you, yeah? And then you're drawing a circle back the other way. Okay, and then bring your nose back to the center. So, just so I can get into some different angles with my head, I'm just going to write my name with my nose on the board in front of me. So, and I'm just going to do Liz. So I suggest you just do 3 letters of your name. So I'm going to go down, across, up, dot, and then I'm going to do a wiggly Z. So if you'd like to do your name, I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Looking fascinating. So there's a mirror image. So your nose is in the middle. You've done your name that way, and now you're going to do it the other side in reverse. So it's a mirror image. So my L is going to be backwards now. So off you go. And then bring yourself back to the center. It's just to get your neck moving in different angles. Now shake your head and say, no, no, no. Oh, yes. Okay, now we're doing a chicken image. Your chin's coming out and in, 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 out and in. Back to the center. Let's just ease our shoulders off now. Let's just ease. And then back the other way. And let's take our elbows back. And then forwards. Take your arms loosely to the side, and we're going to take our shoulders over, tops of arms, lower arms, and our hands lift up. And then we're going to reverse. And as we reverse, I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades together, and you're saying sort of, here I am. Yeah. No, I'm not. So you're hunching up at the top of your spine, and you're reversing. You can lift your chin up as well in your throat. So it's rotating bit by bit, yeah. It flows, it shoulders, tops of arms, lower arms, hands, neck, and reversing, lifting up. And you can make it bigger if you want. And up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and then bring your arms down. Okay, take one arm, drape it over your head, hold on to your ear, hold on to the chair the other side. You're going to breathe in, you're going to come up tall, and as you breathe out, you're going to encourage your ear to go a little bit further than perhaps it did before. It's up to you. Your elbow is encouraging, your hands encouraging. Take a deep breath in here. Breathe out. Breathe in to return. And out. Other side. Right hand up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Out. Breathing in. Return. And out. Okay. So we're going to do 3 bandhas. Bandhas are sort of places where some of the chakras are allegedly placed as well. We have 3 bandhas. Bandhas are locks of energy. Okay. So we have one right, sort of our toilet muscles, one just below our navel, and one here. If you want to know, it's Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jalandhara Bandha, but you don't need to know that. But some people might want to. So the idea is you breathe in, begin to breathe in, and you lock the lower one. You breathe in further, then you lock the second. You breathe in further, you lock the third, which you bring your chin down towards. I can't talk with it here. And then you release the locks. Up, middle, and then lower. So it's like you're breathing in energy and you're closing the gates behind it to keep the energy and the heat in. And then you release it bit by bit so that you're in control rather than letting it go. Don't worry if you don't get it. We'll do it a few times, but we'll see. It might be something new for all of you. So, or some of you. So as you breathe in through the bottom, you lock one, breathe in higher, lock 2, Breathe in higher, look 3. And then you release from the top up. 1, middle, lower. And again, breathe in. It's like going up a ladder. Breathe in. 1, lock, 2, 3. Release. 1, 2, 3. The last one we'll do for now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's just do a bit of movement. Let's just do this. Let's stretching up, reach up, and down. And again, up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. Okay. Some of you might be noticing that you can hear my breath a lot. There's a breath in yoga called Ujjayi breath, and translated, or what it sounds like for us, is like the ocean breath, and it's based here as well. And we're going to practice that a little bit. You breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, and you make a sort of guttural sound. You kind of lock your throat as you do that. So what happens is I breathe in through my nose and out through my nose. We're going to do a few of those just to get this working, yeah? So sometimes you do the whole practice, your whole yogic practice with this breath. We won't do the whole practice with it. I'm just introducing them for you. So here we go. We do it 4 times. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. The sound. In through your nose, out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose. In through your nose, out through your nose. We're going to do it with our arms and the sounds. So it kind of sounds like the ocean, possibly, for you. So we're going to do the same movement we just did with our arms, but with that breath. So here we go. I hope you got it coordinated. Now we're going to do the cat stretch. We just do the cat stretch, just breathing normally. And then we might add the ocean breath afterwards. So holding onto your chair if you wish, or your thighs. Let's just practice by doing the lowest curve first. So we're tilting one way. Don't worry about what you're doing with the breath at the moment. We're tilting backwards and forwards. We're just opening up the lower spine. If you want to add the Ujjayi breath, you can do. And let's move to the middle spine. Just curving, releasing, curving, releasing, curving. If you want, you can add the Ujjayi breath. And then we're going higher up, so curving and up, I use my hands to accentuate the movement. It helps me feel it with your breath if you wish. Whole cat stretch. So breathing in to prepare. Ujjayi if you wish, regular if you want. And you put your chin up to finish. Hold on to your chair. Let's do the waves. So we're going forward and roll up. So as you breathe in, you come up, down, in, Ujjayi if you wish. And then back to center. Realign yourself. Let's take a twist. So take your hand across, your hand behind, breathing in, ordinary breath if you wish, or Ujjayi if you want to practice that. Twisting. Breathing in here. Breathing out, return. Breathing in, prepare. Changing size. Breathing out, twist. Breathing in. Breathing out to return. Same again, if you wish, or some of us will be going down. Breathe. Down you go, breathing in, twisting up. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Twisting other side. In. Out. In. One more set. Okay. Clench your fists and open. Clench and open, clench and open, clench and open. Rotate the wrists. Back the other way. Rotate one way, one way, and the other way. I can't do this. It's like juggling, isn't it? And then reverse it so the other one goes the other way. Squeeze your hands, bring them in. If you are not muted, don't make this sound. But this is, again, another sound for the throat. We're going to do the lion's posture. You stick your tongue out and you open your hands and make a noise. So I'm going to make a noise. I suggest you don't if you're not muted. Bring your hands to the front when we're going to do the warrior. Last one. Hands down. Let's do a bit for the legs. The legs have done nothing today. Shake your legs out. Shake your legs out. Okay, hands on top of your legs. Tighten the top of your thighs. Tighten, 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 tighten. Hands to the side of the legs. And tighten, 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 tighten. Hands on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Buttocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet together and run on the spot. Legs apart, run. Hold on to the chair because we're going to jump in and out and in and out, in, out. Shake it all about. You get in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Feet together. We're going to rock backwards and forwards. And we're going to stand up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Heart rate's really going up. We're going to go to the back of our chair. Okay, feet together. Drop your tailbone, lift up the front of the body. Let's do 4 Ujjayi breaths. As we breathe in, we come up on our toes. And out. In. Out. Looking straight ahead. In. Out. In. Out. Take one leg behind. Soften the front knee. Breathing in here. Out as you lunge back. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Transfer the weight to the front foot. Lift the knee to the chest, breathing in. Out as you go down, your head down. In. Out. 2 more. In. Out. In. Replace it down. Other leg. So breathing in as you lunge forwards, breathing out back. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Transfer. In. Knee comes up. Out as your head goes down. In, looking ahead. Out, down. In, looking ahead. Out, down. In and down. Take one hand on the side. We do our side stretch. Drop your tailbone. We just do one. We're breathing in, up. Take a hand over. As you breathe out, pulling away from the chair and your hips pulling away, your hands stretching towards the chair. Beautiful side stretch there, keeping hips and shoulders square. Return, and we're just going to briefly go in the opposite direction. Same on the other side. I'm doing it back to the back today. So we're breathing in, out, stretching, keeping hips and shoulders square to the wall in front of you. Coming up, returning. Come back, hold on the chair, tailbone goes one way, rib cage draws in. Stay, put your chin to your chest. But the crown of the head is stretching in the opposite direction. The ribs remain down. I can hardly talk like this. Beautiful stretch. Soften your knees. Walk back towards the chair. Some of you might actually get your hips on the back of the chair. I don't know, depends on the type of chair you've got. I can't quite get mine there. Lifting up, draw your shoulder blades together. Chin lifting to the ceiling, shoulders down, shoulder blades together. Raise one hand. You might be able to take it back towards your buttock. You roll it back. You return it down, bring your head back up. Again, lift, chin to ceiling. Other hand, up. Take it back. Lift it up. Bring head back. Soften your knees. Come back to your chair. Can't see what it says. So we're back on our chair again. Making you work hard today, aren't I? If you've got a tennis ball or two tennis balls, we're just going to play about a little bit with putting the tennis ball as high as you can, not on your backbone or on your shoulder blade, but the muscle in between. You might have to bend your back a little bit. And I just want you to play around massaging the shoulder blade, not the shoulder blade, between the shoulder blade and the backbone. You'll find the sweet spot, the bit that you really need to massage. It's much better to do it if you're on the floor, I know, but so be careful how you do it. Some of you might actually want to do it on the floor and have two tennis balls playing around. Tennis balls can do wonderful things, like give you a little massage. I'm not going to make you go on the floor because I know this is a chair yoga class. So, but some of you might find that you have better benefits from having two tennis balls on your shoulders. Play about in between your shoulder blades and your backbone. Play around with that later and see, if you move your arms a little bit, you can get some wonderful massages. Okay, so that's just a little bit of food for thought. Back to being back on our chair again. Okay, so we've done Ujjayi breath, which is the sound of the ocean. We're now just going to do another breath, which some of you might have heard of. It's called the bee breath or Brahmi. It's like you're buzzing like a bee, and the vibrations stimulate the throat chakra. So it's a very difficult one to teach online, so bear with me. I'll demonstrate, and then you've got to practice without me. So you breathe in, just watch, and then you make a humming like a bee. And so it goes on. And while you do that, your hands are on your ears, so you can't hear anybody else. The only thing you can hear is your bee breath. So I just demonstrate. I breathe in and I buzz. So it goes on. And but see what happens when you do it. It's a vibration because you've got your hands, you're taking away the sense of hearing. The vibration will be more pronounced in your body. Okay, so have a little go, play with it. And I'll wave when I want you to stop. Okay, so here we go. When you're ready, breathing in. Okay, so that's just a different sort of breath. So we've learned quite a few different pranayama techniques, all to do with sound, communication, opening up our throat chakra, our Vishuddha chakra. Because if we don't have this one in line with the rest of our bodies and stuff like that, we find we're not able to say what we feel, say what we think we need to say and communicate. Sometimes we say things just to please people, but not necessarily things that are proper communication, maybe. Anyway, more food for thought. So let's just finish off with what we've got. What we got? There we go. Oh, it's only 2 minutes. Let's just finish with 2 ujjayi breaths, 2 banda locks, and then a buzzing bee. Yeah, just because we can. So ujjayi breaths, breathing in through your nose, with sound out through your nose. In through your nose. Out through your nose. 2 locked breaths. Breathing in, lock, lock, lock. Breathing out, unlock, unlock, unlock. And again, breathing in, lock, lock, lock. Out, unlock, 2, 3. And 1 buzzing bee breath. Here we go, breathing in. So, thank you for sharing my mixed practice with all the same aims of working our throat chakra. I will be here next week. I got my dates wrong. I'll be away the following week. So there will be a session next week. So thank you for joining me. And for those that are coming on to the next bit, we'll have a nice relaxation. Okay. So wherever you are in the space, wherever you are in the world, this is your time to recalibrate, realign, just feel more balanced. We've stirred lots of things up just now. And we're just going to let it all settle in our bodies. So wherever you are, if it's okay for you, close your eyes. Just allow them to gently shut. And just realign yourself with the rhythm of your own breath right now. Don't try any techniques, just let it flow in. And when it's ready, it turns round and releases out. So just tune in like a radio. And then just take your attention to your right foot. Just relax your toes, heels arched, top of foot. my toes, my feet, my foot is relaxed. I relax my right ankle. My shin and my calf on the right side are relaxed. I relax the back of my right knee and the front of my right knee. I relax my right thigh bone. I relax my right hip bone and my right buttock. The whole of my right leg is relaxed. I pay attention to my right leg. I breathe into the whole of my right leg. And as I breathe out, I just let it completely settle into my support. I take my attention away from my right leg, then to my left foot. My right leg's completely relaxed. I relax my left toes, arch, top of foot, heel. My left ankle and foot are relaxed. I relax my left shin and calf, left knee, left kneecap and left back of knee. My left thigh bone becomes really heavy and yields. I unclench my left buttock. I relax my left hip bone. I breathe into the whole of my left leg. I breathe out. My left leg yields and relaxes. I then take my attention to my right leg and my left leg, almost like I'm rocking. I might not physically be rocking, but I'm allowing my attention to encourage each side to relax a bit more, one after the other. And then I bring my attention right to the bottom of my spine. I'm going to take a little journey up my spine. And I breathe out every time I pause. I breathe out at a different part of my lower spine. I'm gradually moving up, relaxing the vertebrae and the spaces between the vertebrae, one after the other. So I'm doing a little journey up my spine now. I'm taking up my own space, breathing in and breathing out, relaxing. So it's kind of like permission. The higher I go up my spine, the more I relax. Take it right up to where the top of the spine meets the neck. I allow my neck to relax and my throat. And then I take my attention to my chest. I allow my shoulder girdle to spread and yield. I relax both shoulders at once. Upper arms, inside and outside of elbows, lower arms, wrists, backs and fronts of hands, all my fingers, the whole of the top of my arm, my torso and my arms relaxes and yields. My chest softens, my belly softens, and my hip girdle softens. The whole of my spine is relaxed, my neck and my throat. And then I take my attention higher to my facial features. I allow my lips to open, tongue hangs loose, cheeks soften, eyes sink into skull, eyebrows broaden, temples relax, forehead. Imagine someone is stroking you, or maybe the wind is stroking you, or maybe the sun is stroking your forehead. So again, we get this kind of lovely rocking visualization. A little bit of a wave. And begin to physically wave. And then coming back to the center, to the midline and stillness. Focus on the ebb and the flow of the breath. Maybe, as we've been doing a lot of ocean Ujjayi breath, you can imagine the sea, the waves, the ebbing and the flowing, the sound of the sea, the smell of the sea, the feeling of the salt on your body, cleansing you, but also energizing you. So leaving that lovely sea smell, feel, breath, come back to your body, to your physical body. Feel the contact you have with your support, nice and firm. Begin to move your fingers as you deepen your breath. Move your toes. Move your head. And if it's safe to do so, give a big yawn and a big stretch. And welcome the rest of the day. It's nice and sunny here. It's not warm. It's nice and sunny. Okay. I'll see you next week. Practice some of the, we've learned a lot of techniques for those that haven't done those breathing techniques before, but I just thought I'd throw them in for a bit of variety.
Good measure.
Yeah, a good measure. We'll send you the video. We'll send you the lesson, Annie.
I can't wait to do it.